Good morning, everybody. It is your Daily Crypto News for Monday, May 6, 2024. My name is Matt, and this is a hell of a weekend, or was hell of a weekend. May the 4th be with you. Then we had Cinco de Mayo. The Cavs won. The Guardians beat the Angels. We're still one of the best records in the MLB. We had Tom Brady's roast on Netflix last night. Can't wait to watch it. I wish I knew it was on there because I woke up this morning to all of the jokes and I'm getting them in pieces on TikTok and Reels and all that stuff. Anyway, what a weekend. What a weekend. Well, while everybody was so busy doing other things, there was no journalist to actually write any crypto news. So it's a very light news day, but let's get straight into it. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, the largest Bitcoin ETF by assets, saw a net inflow. A net of $63 million was added on Friday. GBTC has higher fees, and investors yanked billions of dollars from it when the other Bitcoin ETFs launched. They used to have 600,000 Bitcoins in their coffers, but now it's around 290,000 Bitcoin. GBTC has around $18.1 billion in assets under management versus iBits or BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF with around $16.9 billion. But the fact is the news is today is that Grayscale Bitcoin Trust stopped the bleed for at least one day. Good job. And you know why, if you remember last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and their ETF introducing a new product with new fees, way lower, more competitive to BlackRock's. I think that might be the case. Less than 10% of stablecoin transaction volumes are organic or come from real people, according to Visa. Out of the $2.2 trillion in total transactions in April, just around $150 billion originated from organic payments activity. The stablecoin market supply currently stands at about $150 billion, with Tether and USDC dominating the market with 75% and 22% of the total market's market cap, respectively. Visa said that there's a lot of noise in the data given that blockchains are general-purpose networks where stablecoins can be used across a range of use cases with transactions that can be initiated manually by an end user or programmatically through bots. Despite the discrepancy between total transfer volume and bot-adjusted transfer volume, the analysis found a steady growth in monthly active stablecoin users with 27.5 monthly active users across all chains.
One of our listeners called Skylar, he emailed us and saying that, hey Sarah, you're much more knowledgeable about Korean market than myself, so I would love to hear your thoughts. VV has announced a collaboration with YG Entertainment with the first drop expected by the end of May. I know YG Entertainment houses Blackpink, but beyond that, I don't have much insight about their demand or if they are a household name. I assume they will do music releases along with the statues of K-pop idols. Do you think the K-pop fan base will be accepting of the Web3 space? Or will this result in a massive backlash? Thank you so much for your email. I actually read that news and regardless of who we're talking about, I think YG or VV, it does not matter so much. In my opinion, I think music or /art/entertainment industry with Web3 is still very, very, very early, or if not, it's not even started. I think if there is any meaningful movement coming, then it should be somewhere in the background where B2B solution is implemented somehow in the back end, but not in this kind of sense where Web3 or NFT is used as a marketing gimmick, because essentially what they're trying to do is, okay, we're going to create a collectible, digital collectibles or NFTs using this K-pop idol stars, right? But how much can you expect from this kind of implementation? It's just another marketing gimmick. I don't think, and I don't see this can push Web3 movement forward in the entertainment industry. I don't think this is a bad idea, but it's just another marketing gimmick and using Web3 word to hype the scene or even used as a PR. I don't think it has much impact on our space, the Web3 space, or even in the entertainment space. Fan doesn't really care about if Web3 is used. The end user would not care about if there is digital collectible or physical collectibles, as long as there is something for them to be hyped about, right? And in terms of YG and VV, I have never heard of VV, for example, but I guess they had a strategic partnership with them. But YG is definitely a household name. Although I would have to point out the fact that YG has not been doing so well in a couple years because of the CEO, the YG itself. He was having some scandals about blackmailing some pre-K-pop idols. So that's my take. I hope it was helpful. And of course, anybody else is also welcome to email us. Thank you very much.
And finally, the Bitcoin network recorded its 1 billionth transaction, which sounds like a lot until you actually look at how much credit cards are using globally. Now, I had to go globally. I couldn't just go in the United States or one specific country because Bitcoin is a global network. And so what's a better way to compare Bitcoin's transactions is to go globally and look at credit card transactions. So globally in 2022, there were 678 billion credit card transactions, or 1.86 billion a day, 77.4 million an hour, 1.29 million per minute, 21,510 per second. And the average US credit card holder makes around 210 credit card transactions per year, or one transaction every 1 3/4 days. That makes sense. That seems like about what I use as well. The average rate for Bitcoin is around 178,475 transactions per day. Quite the big difference. However, milestones are milestones. Congratulations to Bitcoin Network. Now let's get into those prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 9:27 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Fear of Greed is at 58 neutral, just so close to greedy. Bitcoin is sitting at $63,491, down 1.24%, up 1.6 Ethereum is at $3,099, down 1.6% in 24. Tellers number 3, Binance is at 588, pretty much even. And Solana is at 151, up 2.8 in 24, or 11.5 in 7. So again, if you BTFD'd, dollar cost average, you would be probably in pretty good shape right now. Obviously, this is a podcaster and not financial advice. Rounding up the top 10. USDC, XRP, Dogecoin, Toncoin, Cardano. The total market cap is at 2.35 trillion, a Bitcoin dominance of 53.3 and an ETH dominance of 15.9. And that was our show today. I hope you have a great Monday. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope you ate tacos or enchiladas or whatever hell you're going to eat, or birria tacos. That's what I should have had yesterday, but I didn't. I hope you did some Star Wars stuff because May the 4th. And I hope you're following Cleveland sports because they are the best sports in the country, in the world. Go Guards. Email me, Matt at Daily Crypto News, if you want to debate that, but I'll have none of that. None of that. Until tomorrow, happy hodling, everyone.